What's up, y'all? It's Niche and I'm back with another video, and this one is my first ever cut crease. This was a soft cut crease look, and this is the first time I ever did it, so I'm gonna say this is beginner friendly. In this video I actually list all the products and shades I use, so feel free to take notes, and let's jump right into this video. Jumping right into this look, I'm taking my creamy beige LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm just applying it all over my lid. I'm using it as a eyeshadow primer. This is what I always use. I know some people like to use eyeshadow primer exactly, but I just use the concealer, and I applied it with a flat brush and then I buffed it out with a fluffy brush just to make sure it's evenly blended all over my eyelid. Next, I'm taking my Morphe 350 palette and I'm using the color Click, and I'm just applying it to the outer V area of my eye and then above my crease. This is going to be my transition shade, and I packed it on in the outer V area and then with a light hand swept it above into my crease. My main focus for this eyeshadow look was to really blend. Here I'm just showing you the same exact thing. I'm packing it on in the outer V area and then with a light hand moving forward above my crease with that Click color. And this is a really great beginner palette. So next I'm taking Burnt Spice and I'm applying it to the outer V area as well, but I'm applying it also directly into my crease. This is going to act as, I guess, my I don't know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it, y'all, but I'm just applying it to my crease. This is going to be my crease color. And I'm taking this little fluffy brush. Well, I didn't know what brush I wanted to use, and then I took that fluffy brush, didn't like it, and then I went back in with my smaller brush. I'm learning that the smaller your brushes, the better for smaller eyes, especially mine since they're really hooded. So I just took that small brush and that Burnt Spice color and applied it directly to my crease and packed that color on as I went to get the look that I wanted. Y'all, I don't know if this is coming out how I wanted to, but I'm just gonna keep rolling with this look. Next, I'm taking Creamsicle from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just applying it directly to my brow area. I just wanted to blend the lines between the transition shade and my brow areas together so it could have a seamless effect and a gradient effect. So here's where things got tricky for me. I was still learning how to cut my crease and I didn't know exactly where to cut it at. So I just wing it, whatever they say. I just did it and I just figured it out. I just traced the line above my crease area. I don't know what it's called, but if you look at your eye, I know you can see it. It's a line there. Nobody can tell me it's not a line there. I know y'all see the line I'm tracing, but I traced that line until I couldn't trace it no more, and then I just free-handedly kept creating a shape. Now when I started learning how to cut my crease, I thought the flip or the hood as they call it wasn't supposed to be visible, but as I looked at other tutorials, I realized that you can't get rid of that line. People still have that line there, but it's all about how you blend it. And that's why I decided to cut my crease like that. But when I cut my crease with this concealer, I also used a thin layer because I wanted it to blend well. And when I looked at this, I'm like, well, I don't know if this is how it's supposed to look, but I was feeling it and I just kept going with it. So never be afraid to keep going. I've been learning when I start makeup looks to keep going. Yeah, you might not like the look at the end, but at least you get the chance to see what you like and don't like and can go from there. Now here I'm just going in with that burnt spice color and applying more of it to my crease area. I wanted that area to be a little bit darker. I wanted the eyeshadow to pop a little bit more, and I felt like it wasn't dark enough. So I just went back in and applied some more and picked that color on. Okay, so listen very carefully. Before I put the pigment on my eyes, I actually went in with a shimmer eyeshadow so that this foil pigment would have something to stick to. Okay, so before you put your foil pigment on, apply a shimmer eyeshadow close to the same color as the foil pigment that you're putting onto your eyelid. And I feel like when you do that, spray your brush and then add the pigment, it sticks on better to your eyelids. So don't forget to do that. I applied some eyeliner, some lashes, and now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector in the color orange. This just cancels out any dark marks you may have under your eyes or around your mouth. And if it looks like my lashes is coming off, they are. For some reason, my lashes were not cooperating this day and they weren't sticking on. They were just giving me a problem. My eyes were irritated, so I just chalked it up and said, listen, how they look is how they look. But here I'm just blending in all my color correct. And yeah, it just makes, I don't know, I feel like it makes the foundation look better. Here I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Coconut, and I'm just applying it to my face with a foundation brush, and then I'm going to go back in with a beauty blender to blend it out even more. And my beauty blender is damp. Never apply a beauty blender to your face without it being damp, okay? That's a no-go. And without it being clean. I already highlighted under my cheeks and applied the setting powder, but here I'm just applying my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn to the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And I've been learning that applying certain products with a brush just comes out so much better. Like usually I'll use the applicator that comes with the concealer, or I'll use my beauty blender, but I've realized that using a brush makes things more precise and you can control the product even better. So try that, guys, because I like it, and I feel like that's one thing about my makeup routine that has changed. And also blending out with a brush instead of blending out with the beauty blender. So next I'm taking my Airspun powder in the color Translucent, and I'm just setting those areas. Like I said, I'm setting the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. Okay, so here I'm just wiping that translucent powder from under my eyes, but when I do that, I'm using a powder out of my contour kit that's actually close to my complexion to bring color back to my face. I applied that to my brush and swiped away that translucent powder so it wouldn't give me a ghostly look, and so I wouldn't have flashback. We don't want to appear white, so that's why we get that Airspun powder off of us. Next up is contouring. So here I'm just contouring my face with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze. I applied it right under my cheekbones and around my forehead, and I'm using my e.l.f. stippling brush just to buff that out. I'm on the hunt for a new contour routine because I'm over this one. This is the same one I've been doing since I started learning how to do makeup, and I'm over this look. Now I want something a little bit more, I don't know what look I'm going for, but this is just not it now. So now I'm on to something else. Here we are contouring again. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm taking the deepest brown in there, and I'm just setting that cream with the powder. I feel like this also makes my contour look, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look a little bit more like fluffier. I don't know, but I love to do the cream and the powder together. highlighting, one of my favorite parts, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the color Trophy Wife, and I'm just applying it to my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, and under my brows. Not too much under my brows, but just a little bit. And last but certainly not least, I am setting my face with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus matte setting spray. And here's the finished look. I am so proud of this look because your girl has been having trouble cutting her crease, and I feel like I'm finally making a breakthrough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed recording it for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.